Hey YouTube, it's Leanna, Stars Darkside 21. I don't know if I need to keep saying that, but I am. Anyways, so I'm coming at you post-marathon. So, as you can see, my shirt, 26.2 LA Marathon. So, I really didn't care for the fact that it was white, but it was like either white or black, and I liked the white, how it stood out more. So, it's a small. So yeah, I really liked that. They also gave out this ugly booger color green shirt, which I like green, don't get me wrong, but this is like booger color green. So yeah, not as cool, but I'll still wear it to the gym, right? And so I wanted to come on here and talk about my run. So they gave out this cool medal. I don't really care for it in the simple fact that it's all St. Patty's Day out. I wish they would have, strayed away from the whole holiday thing, but it is what it is, I guess. This is pretty cool. It's got the whole LA Marathon A6, and it's got like Hollywood, oh, I guess you can't see it, but on the inside it's like Hollywood themed type stuff. But it's pretty cool. Not too shabby, right? And so pretty much I also got shoes. I mean, bright colors, I'm all about bright colors, right? And then these were made for the marathon. Oh snap, how do I do this? They say LA 2013. So I was like, how many times do you run your very first marathon, right? So had to buy the shoes, and they're really cool because they have this like Hollywood theme, like all different like LA places on here. So I thought that was cool. And even on the inside, I don't know if you can see the liners on the inside, but they have like Hollywood and whatnot. So that was cool. Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive, because we ran straight through Beverly Hills, so that was fun. But yeah, so those were cool. And then let's see here, I have my race bib, and this was different because they actually put the timing chip on your bib, as opposed to the last couple rock and roll marathons I've done. It's been on your shoe. So yeah, so I had this on, and I think that was it. And then my fuel belt. So and I'll talk about my fuel belt in a minute, and it goes like this. So it's got one pocket, I've got two here and one here, which of course I washed the bottles, right, and the little lid fell into like the bottom of the dishwasher and like melted, right? Great. So anyways, so I left for LA on Friday, and we were in LA Friday through Tuesday, which if you saw my video you knew that. And pretty much I tried to stay as routine as possible. I got my water in Friday and Saturday. I made a point to make sure I got all my water in. I brought a buttload of water with me to LA so that, I made sure my body was hydrated before the run. Saturday, I have been having Italian food, like a pasta, red sauce, type chicken parmesan type thing, or an eggplant parmesan is what I've been doing, pre my long run. And so we ended up just going to the Olive Garden because it was too far to drive where we wanted to go, yada yada yada. And so I did that the night before my run, and I tried not to do as much walking the day before as well. And Sunday morning we woke up, I grabbed an Egg McMuffin from McDonald's, and I ate that prior to the run. That's what I had for breakfast. And then I drank my pre-workout 30 minutes before I ran, which was a whole pain in itself because I ended up running out of pre-workout, had to go buy more, stores are closed, yeah. So anyways, talk about being prepared, right? So I drank my pre-workout before I went to 30 minutes before my run. I have my belt, and then I also have my Cliff Blocks. And what I do is I also, halfway through my run, I take an amino acids, I think. I don't know. It's an amino. It's my husband's. He takes it halfway during his workout. But I had taken that also before when I did my 22 miles. At 11 miles, I drank this, and I just downed it, and then as I would do my pre-workout. So I took this halfway. So what I did was I had my fuel belt here, and I had 2 of them water, 1 on the other side with my amino. And I constantly drank my water, and then at mile 13, I drank my aminos. And then I also had my Clif Bloks with me. Oh, my counter was wet. Yay. And I put my Clif Bloks in my belt like this. And I had 3 sets of Clif Bloks. Thank goodness, because I ended up dropping 2 of them, right? So, so this is what I wore for the run. And what I did was I took my pre-workout 30 minutes before my run. Every 4 miles, I took 1 Clif Blok. And then halfway at mile 13, I drank my aminos. And then that pretty much was what my go plan for fuel for my marathon. Okay, so let's talk about time, right? Ultimately, I wanted to finish in 4 hours and 30 minutes, which was a bit of a stretch because my 22-mile run, I believe I was like at a 10:25 pace. And I thought, you know what, I can push it. I can do a 4:30. And you know, my whole training, I had pretty much trained at about a 10:30 pace. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try to do it. So a 4:30 time was a 10:18 pace. So they had little bands at the expo. So I got a 10:30 band or a 4:30 band, and I just had it next to my Garmin, and I was just constantly going back and forth, checking and making sure that I was on pace. So I was on pace till probably about mile 17, 18. And then my legs just started to die. I was dying. And at one point I was like, you know what, forget it. I was 3 minutes ahead of my pace. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to walk for 1 minute or 2 minutes and just to, you know, catch myself. And I tried walking. Oh my gosh, worst idea ever. My legs felt worse, 10 times worse. And so I said, forget that. I'm not going to walk and then try to catch myself, you know. And so I was like, if I end up slowing down to a 12-minute pace, I end up slowing down to a 12-minute pace. So I think there was 1 mile I slowed down to an 11:30. Was I think the longest mile I had. And so in the end I was able to, there was probably about 4 or 5 miles I thought I was gonna die. I literally thought, I don't care how slow I go as long as I finish, because at this point in time I don't think I'm gonna finish. Like, that's how bad I was dying. And then I started grabbing all the oranges and the bananas and everything they wanted to hand out to me. Oranges and bananas, because they had pretzels and other crap. I wasn't going to do that. So I did oranges and bananas, and I started to get lifted more, feel better, and I started to perk up. And I think by about mile 21, 22, I was like, okay, I got this. So mile 24, 25, and 26, I really just started booking it. So, so you know, that's kind of where I ended up. So I ended up finishing 26.2 miles in 4 hours, 31 minutes, and 34 seconds. So 1 minute, 34 seconds, I'm not stressing over, because like I said, at one point I thought I was going to die. So, you know, I was very happy, happy with my time that I did. So that was exciting. The days after, I was pretty sore all the way up until about Wednesday. After the marathon, I went home, took a nap, then I went out and went shopping. So was constantly moving, constantly walking, but I was sore. I was sore till about Wednesday. So after that, I felt pretty good, but then I think Friday my muscles are really tight. So I need to get out to the gym and I need to stretch and I need to use the roller and I need to roll everything out. So that's what I need to do. I'm sick, and so it's kind of like, ugh, and the last thing I want to do is go to the gym right now. So like I said, I just feel like my muscles are pretty tense right now. I just need to do a lot of stretching. Other than that, I feel great. So I'm stopping now so I can insert pictures, and that was it. So I will talk to you guys later.